What's going on, you guys? So today I'm bringing you guys a brand new sports cards video. In today's video, I'm bringing you guys another episode of 5 sports cards under $10 that I believe are incredible buys right now. But before we get into the actual video, I do want to say, as you guys know, I am giving away a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander Prism PSA 9 to one lucky person who goes ahead and follows me on Instagram at SportsCardInvest, who subscribes to this channel, and who comments the word done. So if you guys want a free chance at a $65 card, all you have to do is follow those 3 easy steps. Once again, follow me on Instagram at SportsCardInvest. Subscribe to this channel, comment the word done, and you will be automatically entered. So thank you guys so much for all the support on the recent videos, and without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop right into this video. So the first card we have on our list that I believe is an incredible buy that's currently a little bit over $10 since I did release my report, but you can still find them roughly around $20, I'd say. So the Suns are currently in the number 2 seed in the Western Conference, and they're set up to make a big playoff run. As we progress throughout the season, investors and collectors will continue to stack up on their playoff investments, as we saw before the NBA bubble last season. Of course, this Suns team really shows up when the team needs them the most and when the pressure is on. As we saw when they went 8-0 in the NBA bubble, I just believe that as the Suns continue to grow, Chris Paul has established himself as, a top 10 point guard of all time and will certainly be a Hall of Famer. Chris Paul, I believe that the demand on Chris Paul and Devin Booker will be incredibly hot in the playoffs. Number 2 seed will always get a lot of attention. There's going to be a lot of attention on Chris Paul, especially because, his age and how he's still being able to keep up at this age. It's definitely very impressive. So I definitely believe with this $2,500 Topps Chrome rookie card in a PSA 10, not many investors are going to be able to afford that, and many are going to go for his lower end investments. And he does not have many other rookie cards. In 2006 there was no, Prism, Optic, Select, Mosaic, all those different variations, right? It was just Topps Chrome and Bowman. So those who can't afford his Topps Chrome rookie will likely go for his Topps Chrome second year, and that's why I believe they're incredible buys right now. This goes hand in hand with another pick, and that is Nikola Jokic's 2016 Prism. So this is Nikola Jokic's second year Prism. Nikola Jokic is currently leading the NBA in MVP rankings. So a lot of demand is going to shift to Jokic, of course, and not many people will be able to afford his Prism rookie card. And keep in mind, he does not have an Optic rookie card in 2015-16. He does not have an Optic. He does not have a, Mosaic. None of that. So a lot of people who cannot afford his expensive Prism card will likely start to go look for his alternatives. If he's truly an MVP candidate, there's going to be a lot of demand there, and a lot of people who are in the lower price range will want to go ahead and pick up his second year Prisms. And I predict that will cause the prices to rise on Nikola Jokic's second year Prisms. And especially because the Nuggets really show up, in the playoffs, and with, Murray and Jokic have just such bright futures. So really hard to go wrong with the cheap Murray card. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop right into our next pick. We got Lonzo Ball's Select rookie card. So these are currently roughly $10 ungraded, I believe. Currently Lonzo is being, included in countless trade rumors headlined by the LA Clippers. I believe that Lonzo will not stay in New Orleans for much longer, as he's reportedly unhappy in New Orleans. I just think Lonzo's had a stellar improvement since his rookie season, and he's still just 23 years old. A lot of people forget that. He's finally been able to navigate his shot, and that's taken him to the next level. So he was already an incredible passer, incredible defender, and he's putting up these, he's putting all these pieces together, and, he's really flourishing in his recent play. He's been shooting his 3-ball a lot better, and Lonzo's currently, in a lot of trade rumors highlighted by the Clippers and Warriors. So if he does go, to either one of those teams. He will certainly get a lot more attention, and just the attention from the trade, can cause the prices to go up. So definitely think this is an incredible buy. Very low risk considering the low prices right now, but a significant amount of upside considering that if Lonzo Ball does get traded, this card can honestly head for the sky, as we've seen with other cards such as Blake Griffin when he got traded. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop right into our next pick. We got DeAndre Jordan's Optic rookie cards for just around $8 to $10. DeAndre Jordan and Chris Paul are really building up their chemistry. As I mentioned, the Suns are the second seed. They're going to get a lot of attention heading into the playoffs. And DeAndre Jordan, he really has the opportunity to establish himself as one of the best bigs in the league. Chris Paul has turned any big man into a star. He turned Blake Griffin, DeAndre Jordan, and Deandre Ayton has a lot more talent than I would say DeAndre Jordan did. So I think definitely with Chris Paul at point guard, it's hard to go wrong with Ayton, and especially considering how young he is and the amount of upside on Ayton. I certainly believe that's an incredible buy. But without further ado, we're going to go ahead and hop right into our next pick. We got CJ McCollum Select Rookie. I know these are a little bit over $10. You can probably find them roughly a little bit under $20, I would say. But the Blazers are a team that show up in the playoffs. They get a lot of attention every year. Damian Lillard and McCollum both, I would say are streaky players, but that really helps in the sports card market because if they have 4 or 5 big games in a row, that could really cause prices to sway in your favor. I would definitely say they're an incredibly elite backcourt. During the NBA bubble when all of the attention was on the playoff teams, McCollum's prices rose to nearly $500 for his base Prism PSA 10. McCollum's supply is extremely low, so as soon as it comes playoff time and investors begin to stack up on their stars on playoff teams, the low supply will not be able to keep up with the high demand. So I just believe now is a great time to start getting into these second, options on teams. And McCollum certainly, the Blazers are a playoff team. McCollum's a second option, a great scorer. He's going to have some big 30, 40-point games. So that's always great for a card. But thank you guys so much for watching. Once again, if you guys would like to enter into the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander giveaway, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, follow me on Instagram at SportsCardInvest, and comment the word done. But without further ado, we're going to close out the video. I'm out. Peace.